Hello everyone, welcome to another episode Fun with Vintage Hi-Fi. Today I have for you a lovely vintage, quite rare apparently, Akai reel-to-reel. You might say, it's not rare, we've seen them before. Of course, but have you seen Akai 4000? Not 4000D, not 4000DS or B or any of those G, X heads. No, Akai 4000. To be honest, I was struggling to find anything about it. Like on the net, I've done the quick research, nothing there. It's so difficult to find anything about the Akai 4000. The reason for this being is that was manufactured in 1970, so it's over 50 years old and is in remarkable condition for the age. Of course, it's not perfect, far from it, but guys, there are just a few scratches here and there. One is here and a little bit of blemish on the body, but I'm sure some deep cleaning, if someone wants to take it out and polish it deeply, will do the job. Lovely. Otherwise, it's fully complete. That's what I like it. It does has body is not scratched. It's a bit of neglected, I would say. Otherwise, it's pretty good condition, more or less is very similar to those, to the next ones, the D or DS, very, very similar in what it is. But what I found about it quite funny, quite good, is that has a built-in amp inside. Inside is a built amp with basically speakers being here on the top. So the left and right speakers you have built in here. That's quite cool. A little bit of that's something here, bit of damage here that someone dented a little bit. Otherwise it's in a pretty good condition. On the side here, guys, let me start from this. It weighs a bit of kilograms, so it's like 12 kilograms or more. Here we have a line in, DIN cable, line in, out and out for the RCA, and for the speakers jack left and right, so the mono speakers jacks left and right. That's quite cool, but you can use it freestanding without need for any amp. That's quite cool. Little entertainment system with you on there. It can be put on vertical like I put it here, but for the vertical bit, the cable vertical bit, it requires the plugs on the reels, otherwise the reels might slowly move out of the position. So as per ability, it can be light flat like that. So we're gonna use it today as is. So let me show you what's on it. It's a 4-track stereo, so obviously you can you have a little knob to regulate that. So you have a stereo in the middle, or track 1 to 4, or track 2 and 3 on the recording. That's quite cool, especially if you're recording some monologues, so you're using microphones. From left to right, what's on it? So it's the speed control, 3 and 7.2, so 3 and 3/4 or 7.2. For that, you need also the little regulator, which like an adjustment one. So it's been here. Those models are common with that. So it's little roller. You put it on here, and then put the cap screwed on. So there is different speed, obviously. And if you don't need it, you just rest it there. Many times this bit is gone, but I love it. This one, 50 years old, and it's pretty much, complete. So obviously tape counter and 2 knobs, left and right volume, like the outside volume, or inside record control, so recording control. That's quite good as well. So when you're recording, you can adjust during the recording if the left or right channel you want a higher volume or lower volume. That's all right. But for the playback is the knob, which is the let's call this external one. What else? You have a recording basically indicator and headphones jack, stereo headphones jack. Even says ST headphones phones. So that's quite cool, because obviously those days they've been mono all the way. Flat and bass switch. So there is a little kind of like an equalizer boost for the bass boost or flat. Let's test this in a minute. Obviously switch on off button, and left and right microphone jacks. That's quite nice, because you can record it on a separate or stereo. That's why you can use it, those lovely switch as well, and the pause switch for it. So yes, let's put some tape on it. So I prepared some old tape I found in my collection. So let's put it on it. There we go. And empty tape as well. Spool, I mean. There we go. Threading, usual, goes under here, under the heads. And here, I don't like it. It goes on a kind of capstan reel, because the tensioner is quite here. So yeah, so that's basically what it is. And yeah, let's switch it on. So when we switched on, the roller goes in, capstan, and let's put it here to lovely here, and just quick roll around a couple of times just to make a stick. Yes, so we can hit the pause button just to make a smooth start, because now you can start it. As you see, the roller goes closer but doesn't move. So then you release a pause, and then you have a little volume adjusted on the both channels. You can do that. Yeah, you can hear something is happening. There we go. Oh, quite nice. As I said to you guys, it's built-in amp with the speakers on the top. So to use it in a vertical standing, you need those little plugs. Unfortunately, they basically normally get missing, or they get, because they've been rubber, so they kind of get cracked from putting in and out, and they basically get cracked and broken, but you can use it as it is in that. It's quite good recording, quite loud, I must say. So as you see, one of the VU meters does not work for some reason, but the channels work, so it's just the VU meters, it's not connecting. The left one works nicely, the right one, maybe something is not there right. Anyway, light is missing, the little light bulb, which will be sometimes is in the middle. In those old days was in the middle, or on the right, or on the top. So we have to sort of take it apart, front cover basically, remove quite a bit of stuff, and then you can just, I'm sure changing it is not too difficult. And as you see, there is quite good actual. There we go. Volume is quite nice. You can make your own entertainment system without connecting. It's a self-serving entertainment system with the speakers, and you can just listen. Good old days at home. Imagine 1970. It must be a hit in 1970s, something like this. You can put the spools, the 7-inch spools ones, the maximum on it. Those ones I think is the 5-inch ones. Yeah, so basically that's how it is. Lovely Akai 4000, solid state. Let's have a look if we can a little bit forward it, something. Yeah, there we go. You see, guys, without the plugs works perfectly. But obviously to stabilize it would be nice to put those rubber plugs, and there we go. It works as a charm. I love it. You know. There we go. Fantastic. You know. Oh, it goes straight away to the next song. So let's pause. As you see, you can hit the pause. Well, let's try if we can switch the recording. So I think it was this button, and then and then you have, as you see, the lights come on. That's powerful light. It makes me laugh because you know how they manufacture them. So the lights actually is so strong. There's no probably sort of divider. It lights up the little stereo headphones jack here, which is cool. I love it. You know, I love this vintage stuff. So yeah, and that's how you record it. And then you just release the pause, and then will record. Otherwise, when you finish, you can hit the pause or completely stop. Yeah, that's how this. So let's try this little flat or bass. Let's put the volume up so we can hear it, maybe something. Very little impact on this tape, I must say. So I'm not hearing this much different on it as it's supposed to be honest. But you know, at least we pity that the VO meter doesn't work, because that would be. Otherwise, yeah, as you guys see, really cool VO Akai with 2 VO meters, Akai 4000 solid state. There we go. Not much more to say. But as I mean, you know, if we put this vertical, I don't think it's gonna stay long. I'll see. You know, it still holds the tape, but I wouldn't trust over the songs. Probably will slowly, especially the pulley one, because this one is just rolling. Oh yeah, it's already coming up. So I wouldn't keep it that way. But then 2 speakers built in, that's quite cool. Oh, those songs makes me laugh a little bit. So there we go, guys. We can connect them, as you see, the in-out speakers to the amp, and they will be working. And this is still working quite fantastic. There we go. And also rewind. I'm sure, you know, for someone might say, oh, it needs the service. Of course it needs service. I'm not saying no. Take it apart, the front cover, there are rollers there, lubricate them, clean them nicely, check everything is, maybe if there are some rubber belts or not, I'm not sure what's in it. Make sure is everything working. Heads are quite fine, so just I clean them, so there's, as you guys hear, sound nicely, you know. And there we go. Very rare Akai 4000. So you guys might come across, I reviewed a similar one before, but 4000, very rare. It's not much different between them, but this one also has this bass switch and less of the switches to control. Obviously here is the tape or the source for the recording, so when you're recording you can hear it directly, because it has 3 heads. That's quite cool. Has the erasing head, a recording head, and a playback head. So that's quite cool. As lovely, this says 3 heads, 1 Micron head. Sounds like a, you know, big thing at those days. Must be really big about it. And you know, and then you can just switch it between, so you can hear the source coming in, and then you can hear or you can switch it to hear the direct from the tape. As you guys see, very nice Akai 4000 solid state, reel to reel, made in Japan. You know, yeah, what else to say? Not much for collection. If someone likes this stuff, it's perfect. Little restoration to be done, not too crazy. Yeah, And thank you guys for watching. If you like this little presentation, hit the like button. And you know, if you first time across my channel, yeah, hit the subscribe. You'll be up to date with all of my little shenanigans, what I bring it for you. I come across quite a lot of stuff in my whereabouts. Yeah, so why not? And thanks for watching again, and see what I would come up with next time.